Okay, listen. It's late, but it's still not midnight. Okay, you can't see the clock there. That's fine. It's not midnight. It's 11:48. I'm a hot mess today. What? Last night, okay, Raps. It got to 7 games. We didn't fucking win though, dude. What a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker at the end, man. Fuck. That last possession. Gonna have to get over that one. All right, we're gonna do that with some Counter-Strike. Raps got the 7 games. It'll be next year before we watch some more basketball. Unlucky bubble run. Congratulations to Boston. Amazing team. I hope they win the whole thing. All right. News. More coaches getting banned. 15, I think, total coaches are reported to be getting banned that not been found out about. Apparently, there's a wave of Brazilian CS coaches. I think it's 6 in total. 6 Brazilian CS coaches. 3 Danish coaches. There's a lot, and there's going to be more, even more than that. I'll put a link for this video. I haven't really watched the full thing yet, from Richard talking about this. And then, apart from that, yeah, we did the last demo yesterday. It wasn't the most. It was okay. You know, it was okay. I'll try to find a better game next time. One that's more of a loss. One where I think it's the pugs are a little bit harder because I don't actually think that much in the round. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't put too much of my mental juice into every round. Like, I'll be like, yo, flash me long, and then I'll almost turn my brain off, do a few things, not think too much. But I need to play against good players, and then in a scrim or something, and then like use that. That would be good. That'd be good. Or really hard pugs. That would be ideal, where I have to play it slow. Switching my sense to 1.4 at 400. Your scene switches and presentation is nice and snappy. That's a love. That's not a like. That's a love. We did a couple of edits here to make things a little bit smoother, because sometimes when it jumped up, it didn't go right. So this one we're gonna have like this, but then when we switch to in-game, you're gonna see it's gonna be like this. All right, that wasn't a mistake. This is 1024 by 768 black bars. Look at the game we're watching. k0nfig farmed. He played against FNATIC the other day. This is the #1 recommended game that we watched today. He played against FNATIC. 2-1 in the series. And on Mirage, went 26-5. We're going to watch both halves. 114 ADR. Unbelievable, man. k0nfig is the man with no ceilings. Okay, he's like a classic Lil Wayne mixtape. This guy is one of the best when he's the best. You know, when he's on, he's on. Eyes on Flusha right now. We're going to try to switch this out. I do also have demo binds, but apparently you can't bind the. Oh, that's not working. Okay. You can't bind skipping the round. So that's a bit of a problem. Does this look weird? Like, I feel like I'm just wasting screen real estate by doing it like this. I'm just going to do it like this because I feel like it's so strange to have the game in the middle of the screen, like, or like on the edge of the screen like that. But then I'm like actively wasting space. I don't really know. I'm just going to do this. I'm really sorry if you have OCD. This is probably bugging the hell out of you. Had a giant hangover. Ordered about $20 at McDonald's. And, oh, I gotta turn X-ray off. Holy hell. So this angle, we talk about this angle a lot, and it's basically just when you're watching the run out. Excuse me. When you're watching the run out of B-apps, you're holding for where they fall out as opposed to fighting them in the window a lot of the times, because people start jumping around. Sometimes you shoot the first guy, the next guy strafes out. We've talked about that before, but that was very, very crispy by our friend k0nfig. He was picked up for his balls. You know what I mean? He was recruited because of his skills and his confidence. And here's the confidence play pushing off of Cat. Oh, interesting. Going for the kind of 2-bullet bursts in and out to just be as annoying as possible. Trying to be an elusive target. Get that evasion stat up. Little Wind Ranger action. Okay, snapshotting this angle. Right off the shadow. This is the one he likes. Looking for the spray and connector. After mid control's taken. k0nfig reassessing. His teammates push through B halls, so this frees things up for him. So you can see how the CT rotations change dramatically when you get this kind of information. And you can start to lean heavier and heavier towards the other side of the map. Not worried about Cat whatsoever. Now, Cat still technically is open here. But, yeah, if there's even the flank in top mid, just going to make sure that doesn't even matter. So kind of perfect timing on how they rotated around Oboe. And they got scared about the potential for Cat after Oboe got around. But then he got that info right before it was too late as well. So kind of nice movement from the whole team right here. And I think we're just going to go ahead and move ahead in the round. Again, I don't know how to bind this. If anybody knows how to bind the next round, that would be great. In for a window this time, jumping underpass maybe, or to Cat. He's up. It's like a gauntlet buy. They've got JW on the 1 AK. And Mr. Configuration is holding this top-down bird's eye view skyscraper angle into the underpass. Again, a strong setup. I love angles like these that only become possible if your teammate's covering something else. It's like the freest kill ever if they default towards underpass. Okay, so they threw half a smoke in jungle. I don't know where the other half went. k0nfig juggling around with his grenades. Simple stuff so far. So you can see back to the wall here as you come in for the retake. And that way you have the minimal amount of crossfires that you run into. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a flush of Deeg right there. But the bomb's flying at default and no one's even here. Oh my god, they're trying to knife him. Oh, he was firebox. Oh, yikes. That is so awkward. That is so very awkward. Yeah, but you should just pay attention to the pathing on the retake. Like riding this wall to bench, around triple, keeping your back there so no one can peek behind you, and then finally clearing CT out. Man, number of looks here from k0nfig. He's gone 1 round into B. Played from Cat. 1 round pushed off Cat. 1 round in window to Cat. 1 round in Palace with an AWP. Kind of the very best way to hold this angle. I mean, if you hold for the second and third pillar that are closer to you, then of course they can walk out the back one. But if they walk out of that first pillar that's right in front of you, you can just hit them incidentally. Collateral damage. Manslaughter. Now the only worry here is, of course, if anybody pops up from the bottom of connector. Yeah, nice holding for that left side now. And it's the name of the game sometimes. This is when the game becomes a game about timing. When it comes down to a few select positions where you think they can definitely be, but you don't have the exact perfect spot to hold on to both angles. Rotation into B. Not so fun with the op. No nades. Blame's got something. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? They like almost called the save. He pulled back, but he's still coming forward now after his teammate dies as well. They should probably just save.
Bomb has been planted.
Let's be real. Blame's got the incendiary. He'll probably get this trade kill. They heard those footsteps. Wow. Barely gets away from that one. Nice boost up in spawn. Gotta use this more often for the save. Okay. Flash high and over. Push directly off. Sometimes the cat smoke comes down. There's a gap on the left side. So people will peek that, but not this one. This one's really good. The cat push is all about timing as well, because the underpass play, you know, if they don't run, there's a certain amount of time before you just overstay your welcome where they can pop up on a bench. So you can hold top mid right at the beginning of the round, so it's always good to kind of push out fast early and then go into something like ladder or another position. So JW out. It's just a smart shot here. Positioning wise, k0nfig is doing everything great. Like, he's catching everybody off. And now this round is definitely a wrap. This round is a gift, and k0nfig is the wrapping, the ribbon. Oboe. The body shot to Eagle, and k0n just wanted to get away. He didn't want to fight. He was playing pacifist mode. Round 6 is up. k0nfig, he's somewhere new all the time. He's somewhere new in the world every single time you go and look at him. What's the new opening strategy? Looks like he's looking for a window jump. There it is. Up to cat. Bow. And he spot... Oh, he didn't spot one? No, he didn't. Okay, so he's just, again, trying to beat this timing. Holds that angle. Does not stay for the fight. Wow, just kind of quickly decided to get out of there, which is really cool. Felt like he had to, he almost had to commit, but wow, he really just cut his losses super fast. That's pretty nuts. You don't often see that. I feel like at that point you almost are like, I hope my next bullet's a headshot. I've got an AK. Yeah, probably wouldn't have been, and didn't hit those first shots. So how does he play on 15 HP? His teammates replace his position on Cat, and he's floating probably to boost on bricks for Oboe, I would imagine. So they can all get schlattered. Tough to read these FNATIC boys. We get the full passive setup. We see Blame F in spawn. He's sitting in an important position behind the window, because if you cut that window player off, you don't have to worry so much about a lot of things. The player lurking in the jungle, your connected player doesn't have to watch his back. If you have a guy on stairs, he doesn't have to watch jungle. So obviously why it's so good for the T's to put pressure on it. But as long as you can spot this window from spawn, you can have such a great setup. Like, you can have such a better passive setup. It's like absolutely instrumental to be watching the window from spawn. And that's it. Hasn't had to do a whole lot so far. But what did we see last round? He didn't die. He ended this game 26-5. You think of k0nfig, you think of reckless, you know, playing with confidence, momentum. But still, he was quick to make a good decision to back out of an engagement. Pop flash, schlattered. So again, working together with this one. Not so worried about Cap presence at all. Not so much action for k0nfig just yet. There's got to be some explosive rounds here, for sure. Let's speed it up a bit. He's really like spawn side for most of these rounds. Complexity already up 6-1. Okay. This is a very mysterious game in this regard. It's getting me more excited because I feel like the explosive rounds are going to be on some of these rifles. Okay, initial spray down to catch the guy in the back as well, and the spray is very good. Doesn't have to move much, just catches them, cuts them off at the cross. Gandalf, you shall not pass. You shan't pass. Grabs an easy twofer. Sometimes you gotta trust and pre-fire the spray. You just know. I mean, there's no other way they can peek you from mid. They're going for mid control. There's going to be multiple targets. You just got to believe it and commit. Okay? I mean, with the brain the size of Flusha's, you think, I mean, Conflict's probably going to get knifed based on how smart we know Flusha is. Okay, so normally people hold from that side of the box after they get mid control. This is a lesser played spot just because your teammates who are at mid can't really help you. But it's a nice gimmick position, and sometimes people will not clear it. Of course, Flusha circling his prey. He will take his time. Quietly scoop up the bomb. He got caught off guard. It works out. Config with the patience. Are we not surprised to see Config's, the amount of discipline Config has had in these rounds? They're winning by a lot, but he's not overcommitting. He's just doing his part. They come to him, he wins the duel, or doesn't let them win the duel. I'm loving this. That's very impressive. This time just going over to CPL. Does want to take another look on mid, but I guess is worried about them fast jumping out. Cat. They want to get caught blind maybe. And it's another A play as they try to steer as far away from him as possible. So there's a supporting flash for his teammates. And to make sure there's no underpass lurk that can come up connector. That helps his A players focus forward, not worry about Cat or connector. And again, he's just, he's playing support, man. Listen, we're 8 rounds in. He has 8 kills. But he ends this game with 26. Some of you may have already seen this game, but I have not, so. It's quite a curious one. Oh, beautiful. I mean, the angle is perfect. Great reaction. Perfect crosshair placement. JW stood no chance. So here's his escape route. So, I mean, he's supporting flash from his team to help him get out, but he's safe from mid anyways. I think that flash was enough to hold him back. Obo will be the sacrifice. Config. Swing on him. Holy. It's one of those games where everything just hits. Perfect shot. HSP through the roof. About 50% right now. And just an instant big rotation all the way around to Cat. New pair of eyes on the bomb. And certainly he dies, right? Certainly he dies. Because you know who's waiting for him. It's Flusha. And Flusha doesn't lose twice. Is Flusha staring at him right now? Watch Config just... How do you even hit his head there? Ha 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 ha. Good times. Config teaching him on the fly. This is how you fast boost me. Hobo, please, man. Stop DMing so much. Another retake situation. B players worldwide watch intently as Config does the impossible. Top frags while also anchoring the B site. He's going to let one rip. Just, why not? There we go. And that's bomb crossing, front of the smoke. I think they thought the smoke was up, probably. FNATIC not looking too hot, and how will Config swing around now? Expectant of a lurk, and wow, he's got the perfect position. He'll have to hit this like kind of weird right side flicks. He's not prepared, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's prepared or not. He's cheating on the test. He's got the notes. Great shot. Nice, yeah. Just super quick about everything that he's doing. Like, even though I had high expectations for this demo, it's just, I feel like it's just delivering even more than what I had anticipated. Even more. I don't even see him. The hell? Crazy to see how much offing is going on too. I feel like he's running back and forth to try to draw out a push, maybe a flash push as well. It's not coming, but it's a good idea. Okay, clearing Apex to A ramp, smoke on the bomb. Can do the impossible and pull out this clutch. Looks like he'll have to, well, you get that for free, and then it's all exits from here. 5-7, no. Wow, the only thing that can kill k0nfig is the actual bomb itself, apparently. k0nfig and Flesha in late round situations. Name a better, more iconic duo. This game has been all about that. So far, the score is tied 1-1-1. k0nfig won once, Flesha won once. The game won once. Tied on that one. They both lost. All right. Oboe, fast learner. And this, you know, pushing B-apps with an op is so powerful. It's just like, it's just so insane how powerful this is, because you can see so far back. It's hard to beat. It's awkward to flash. It's a very small tunnel. It's not like it's really easy to flash high and over. You have protection basically for you the whole way. And then once you do this, like, you can just go and, like, it's all about, it's like not your fault if you lose the round anymore. It's everyone else's fault at this point. Oh, damn. He's really going to sit up there with the op. Well, the full A plant comes in. He's rotating underpass here. The CTs are in a good position, but his teammates are dropping like flies. And now, looks like k0nfig will use his better judgment here and just go for the save. Yeah, at that point, it's not your fault. You do everything. You got one half of the map done. It's like it didn't exist. Now it's 5 CTs versus 5 T, 4 CTs versus 5 Ts on one site. Like, they just need to get the kills. But FNATIC work hard as possible, and they do it. They do it. That's another timeout called here for complexity, and it wasn't spotted last round, so yeah, maybe they'll do it again. It's always great as long as it's not been spotted, and it looks like this time around, wow, there was a chance that they could get a kill, but Golden gets this crazy double spray down up the A ramp, and it throws all of the rotations into question, but immediately complexity go for the stack over on the B site. So they're hoping that FNATIC overthink this and don't take it towards A. And you know what? It might not even be fair to call it overthinking. The A rotations are fast. Like, just because you can kill 2 people right away doesn't mean there weren't 2 more that were close enough. Like, someone could be off cat and another player in window, and you know, those aren't technically A players, but they're there in like 3 seconds. It's actually part of the reason why I think the map is so good. Like, it's such an active map, so much room for individual plays, such a good combination of like varied executes and stuff like that. Like, there's just so much to this map. The only problem that it has is that it's a little bit, it's like everything in CSGO. Like, CSGO is such a great game. It's the only thing people complain about is like a little stale. But the map itself is like, Mirage is S tier. It's like amazing. I would fix B apps a little bit. I would clean up B apps, maybe cat, and just, yeah. I mean, something like an Inferno rework for Mirage, where it's mainly aesthetic, but a couple of changes to make it less claustrophobic, like in A halls or on Banana, for Mirage would be awesome. And I think just the new aesthetics of it would be nice for people. But right now, Mirage is the map everyone wants to play. It's just hands down the most popular pug map. This Pugular dude. This game, k0nfig is 15-3, and he's just played perfect CS round after round. My most impressed round so far is just the round where he just avoided the fight. Oh, they're coming up fast, it seems. Oh, they're up connector. He's calling that. Poison, connector, 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 connector. He's saying as fast as he can. Connector, 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 connector. And then Poison, he's looking for the angle. k0nfig tries to get him into that fight. And, oh, they made tons of progress, though. Whoever's that? I think it's Brolin is in connector. A very strong position. Look at this rotation. They gave it up. Okay, k0nfig. Sorry, Poison tried to just get rid of this problem. He had like a lower back pain right there. He just tried to slap an icy hot on it. But then his back totally gave out and he died. You know, k0nfig just holding for a lurk. He's confident about a lurk. And I guess that's interesting. So I guess he throws a smoke there in front of connector. Just in case there was anybody that wanted to come up. Oh boy. You got cooked. And that's the bomb. Actually denied. 25 seconds left, guys. Oboe and k0nfig. These are bomb site bros. Okay, these guys probably have the ultimate synergy. They're ready to win a 2v2. Then again, it is golden and crowns. And k0nfig with these freaking rotations. He's in a new position every single time. They're still scared of CT spawn, probably. They didn't spot him there last time. And it's up in Palace. Oh my god, he just does it all. It's just one of those games where he just makes it look so easy. Right, he's playing so smart, dude. Like, it's not even that complicated, the CS that he's playing. It's just so beautiful. Maybe I'll just pop out the demo for this one. So we've got a halftime break here. That was really not good. Okay. What the hell? k0nfig at 20-3? What just happened? Technical difficulties. Let me give this a second. Ah! Okay. Alright. You go back around. And to do this properly, when the round switches, you have to hit it instantly to go back. You can't bind this, by the way. This is the only way to go back around in the demo, is right when it switches to the next round. If it ever switches to the next round, you got to hit it again right away, like within a second. And if you're super lucky, they'll allow it. They'll coach allow it. Valve, this isn't funny. Do you think this is funny?
Counter-terrorists win.
How am I supposed to do this live? I gotta use refrag. Today I was a hot mess. Huge hangover today. Today I was a hot mess. I give myself a break here, but the video's still out. I was still looking forward to doing it, but oh man, did I start late? Okay, not gonna happen tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be done early. Okay, we'll let this ride. I think it's probably just like a commercial break here. Ah. We're back in the action. So far out the half, 18-3. So spoiler alert, 2 kills on the pistol. They run up mid-site, I guess, for I guess I got someone clearing under Balk, and then of course they're posting up. The CTs come to CT spawn. The Ts get ready to flash with the one flash in from the Ts. They pick the perfect timing. The CTs wait. They try to win the duels. And it's just 50-50. It's so annoying how like this is just how Mirage works on these pistol rounds. Big round from Oboe. Oboe played him like a fiddle. See what I did there? Do you? Didn't think so. Oboe. Rush found a way to go negative in such an easy game. Never has FNATIC looked so easy to beat. Left, right click flash. Bad flash, good flash. Flame talked about this calling bad flashes. So you have one flash for the people who are playing anti-flash, and then a second flash. That's the real flash that's meant to blind them. That's something that should just become more. It's been more standard, I guess, but just would be more popular. And just a quick AK. I mean, some of these shots, like his first bullet accuracy is so on point right now that he doesn't need to spray. Like they're literally dying on the immediate first bullet on these like peaks, wide peaks into mid. And if he had just tapped, they'd be done for. Okay, another headshot. That HSP is climbing, okay? It's climbing. Oh, another head. Holy crap, man. This guy actually cannot be killed. What the hell is going on? Dude, I can't read this. We're on 10-24, 768. Every good player plays 10-24, 768 black bars. I concede. Leading in utility damage, ADR, KD ratio, valve score. But not effective flashes. That's rush. Okay? That's rush. Headshot percentage is 50. That's a lie. That's cap. Oh, wait. That wasn't... Who am I looking at? That wasn't him. 56. That's cap. It's higher than that. It's at least 90. Free farm? Free farm. There it is. Headshot. Watch that HSP climb just a tiny bit here. 58. I feel like FNATIC are the kind of team who just... They're not going to be very motivational in a position like this. Probably going to be pretty quiet. Maybe just say, hey, we'll get him next time. We'll get him in the next map. And finally, our friend... Oh my god, we're spectating the wrong guy. Of course. That's why he died. The player that we spectate doesn't die. Okay? Let's k0nfig. Looking for some dog meat. Holding down the spray, and someone's going to peek him. There it is. Finally, they get the ever-elusive k0nfig. Sprayed down to the back by JW. Killed in cold blood on the A site. They're on for the comeback. A very long rounds. And I think maybe they get one more, so... Let's see, another headshot. Let's go ahead and check that out. Come on. No, it's still 58. It's broken. A little righty-lefty click here. Yeah. Up and over. And kill number 26. For the dub. Doesn't even need the last one. This game went on any longer. Imagine how many kills he would have got. On for a friggin' 50 kill game. I think he actually dies here, right? 26 and 5? Nope. That's a wrap, man. That's a wrap. That was sick. I am so impressed. That was super cool. I mean, that was just perfect cat play. Perfect for first bullet accuracy. Nice peaks. And Again, the ultimate highlight was pulling out of that instant fight at the top of mid. Never took a bad engagement that entire game. Never saw anybody on his screen for more than a second. And when he missed his first bullet, he got out of there instantly. That was beautiful. Rotations were perfect. Held in for the flank with the op that one round where Crims came through market. He was so aware. He created so much space, got so much info on some of those early rounds where it did nothing. Pushing B with the op. Even lending a helping hand, teaching Obo how to do the fast boost onto B apps really, really quickly. Such a good teacher. Good entry, good opper. Get you a man who can do it all. Get you a k0nfig. That was wonderful demo. I love that. That was one of the cleanest performances I've ever seen. I'm a fan. What the hell is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, see you tomorrow. I'll not be so late next time. Good night.